Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Abba Kyari, Chief of Staff of President Muhammadu Buhari, has finally broken his silence on health status 6 days after testing positive for the coronavirus. In a statement signed by him and shared with the cabal, Kyari said he is feeling well and will be transferred from Abuja to Lagos on Sunday for further tests and observations. This is a precautionary measure. I feel well, but last week I tested positive for coronavirus, the pandemic that is sweeping the world. I have followed all precautions government has announced to self-isolate and quarantine, he said in a statement shared with the cabal. He said, like many others that will test positive also, I have experienced high fever and other symptoms associated with this new virus and have been working from home. I hope to be back at my desk very soon. I think that also the country dey under lockdown. So how you want to dey waka? Tax force not go catch you. I be where you you know wetin dey happen here, guys. We'll go back to the news. The news still continue. You know, say El-Rufai led by example. I'm talking about the governor of Kaduna State, who, please refer to my former news and see for yourself. You will see a video recording of him declaring and telling everyone that he has contracted COVID-19 and is doing the due necessary. He's self-isolating and he's regulation authority to his deputy. You know, everybody kind of really commended him, and it was very well received. And people began to compare him to Buhari, saying this was how leadership should be. He addressed the people of Kaduna, and guess what? He didn't do it in hiding. He did it on Channels TV for the whole world to see. And in fact, he was well commended. As they see and say, that guy don't do that one, and they see the reception. Now, you say Buhari come out yesterday. He not come out to make the news people ask and question. Don't get it twisted. No. Buhari did not come out and was saying, yeah, okay, what do we see? So, man, tell you, technology don't pass what we see yesterday. Technology don't pass what we see yesterday. If you want to show us, say you did well, you did the contrary, you did alive, have a press conference. Get the media to be asking you questions. Let more than 30 people, don't say one from each state, 36 people, media house, not be your people who surround you, say now government officials, stay there and be asking you questions from their hearts and answer. Do just a 1 hour press conference. Abba Kyari say he won't go office. They make is the coffee over? I mean, make everybody start work tomorrow. I beg you, let's continue. Let's go there. Let's continue with the news, Jerry. Sorry, I would just like to tidy up that place. Make I not forget her. I beg. And with the continue, there has been rumor all over the internet that he has been flown abroad in an emergency, but the cabal confirmed that he has been in self-isolation in Abuja story and is now exhibiting serious and he's no longer exhibiting serious symptoms apart from occasional coughing. The full details of the test of his press statement. Now we go to waiting. They say write to. Not forgetting Nigeria. Anybody if you write anything, let's go there. I am writing to let you know that I'm on medical advice. I will transfer to Lagos. Now you won't transfer to Lagos. I mean, you will hear say you there Yaba. See, these people are taking us for a ride, like conveniently. They think they're talking to 7, 8, 9-year-olds, right? Okay. I will transfer to Lagos later today for additional test and observation. This is a precautionary measure. I feel well. But last week I tested positive for coronavirus, the pandemic that is sweeping the world. I have followed all precautionary government measures. Why you not follow the way they just make you self-isolate when you come back from Germany and Egypt? Why you not now you infect everybody? Now you spread out for the world, for the country. So let's continue. I have made my own care assessment to avoid further burdening the public health system, which face so many pressure, like many others that would test positive. I have not experienced high fever or other symptoms associated with this new virus and have been working from home. I hope to be back to my decks very soon. I have a team of young, professional, acknowledgeable, and people who are working with me and on duty, working 7 days a week. They work out, they know the pandemic lockdown, Abi. I want to thank all our fantastic, intelligent, and brave healthcare people. They say they owe no pay, Abi. I beg professionals working across the country in such a difficult time. All the good Samaritan looking out for the most vulnerable in our community. The key workers, and say don't copy speech from abroad that will keep our company going. We not going to equip hospital, which I want to keep country going. Na cutlass and who be friends and family and other strangers who have sent me such warm wishes. I doubt it. We should be calm. We should be calm. Measures and we should follow the measures and be ready and be hygienically conscious, especially with cleaning hands, washing our hands, keeping and this social distance. I test the copy. They copy this statement from abroad, and I want young, fine, intelligent person. They don't use the copy this one. So. Advice from all the authority to the media houses, please, let's not spread fake news from social media. The President Muhammadu Buhari is well and is doing very well. He's healthy and he's safe. His safety is our priority in this country. Who tell you? Like the whole world, we are dealing with new disease. So you say Buhari, now we they care for Buhari, no Buhari they care for us. So. Waiting on take when somebody comes into office, what are the things that is so to protect, to serve? Now we they serve, and nobody they serve also apparently. Mm. Our experts are learning more on the way and on this coronavirus and are dealing with it and are working very hard. I want to say I thank you all for being there and and to all who are working in the front line. Thank you very much. Sincerely, Abba Kyari, Chief of Staff of President Muhammadu Buhari. Not only Buhari, Chief of Staff, now in Bio. Well, now the matter where they reach us be this, we don't receive this message. You know, say talk is cheap. And we don't receive am from Abba Kyari say he don't finally say go soon resume work. I don't know whether in a front line according to the lockdown, they say make everybody go relax to prevent this thing. So he said go resume work. I don't know which work he want to resume. So now here we did they keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. This man contracted coronavirus, and you can refer from my former news where a lady said this is a first-time information and she was not lying, that her friend's husband was called upon to take these people abroad. I'm talking about the person of Abba Kyari and the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'm talking about President Muhammadu Buhari. After much pressure and even an Imam of Peace tweeting and Nigerians calling for Buhari's resignation, he told us he was making a press release yesterday. But apparently, if you watch that press release, normally just read statement to us. There was no need to ask question. There was no press. It be like we they simply impose all the pre-recorded whatever. However it is, I'm not convinced. That's my personal opinion. No, I didn't say you should not be convinced, but that's my personal opinion, and I believe I'm entitled to that. I'm not convinced. If you see, I stand to be corrected, but I need more proof. You should be there to answer questions by the media after such amount of rumor. You should come out and answer questions and relate with the people. Don't stay there and read us a statement. You are relating. It's called communication. One of the foundation that make up communication is that it's a two-way thing. It's not a one-way traffic. You speak and you are spoken back to, and you get to find out if what you said people understood it. If it's well received and if they understood what you are communicating. Because I tell you sincerely, you can have 5 people in a room and tell them a story. Give them a sheet of paper and tell them to rewrite that story. 5 of them will give you 5 different reports. So what are we talking about? Communication is a two-way thing because everybody hear differently. Everybody will give their own interpretation to that matter. So you reading a statement to us with no question, I'm not convinced. That's me. Oh. So my people, now the matter with the rituals be this. Abba Kyari say one break government rule. Oh. Ain't go start work soon, say because it don't they feel better. He said, and I won't go Yaba. When we hear say don't go Yaba, from Yaba we hear say they don't Russia go abroad. From abroad we hear say they will send him what's it called, like health record come Yaba. They look and say the guy get that underlying issues, it might not be healed quickly. They can't transfer them back. They can't hide, they can't sneak out of the country. So now part of the matter with the look be this. Anyway, thanks for being there. Don't forget to thumbs up for your girl. I beg thumbs up or make you subscribe. If you never subscribe, it's important. I appreciate you for being there and leave a comment. God bless. Bye.